Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. And today, of course, waiting for the video to get started. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can see me on camera. You guys wanted to see the main street? There it is. This is the main street. As best I could get it. Because I say that is because we have some of the worst, most atrocious coaxial cables in my life that have seriously were put together years ago as temporary solutions, and now the cables are degrading and coming apart, and we have to redo them again. Unfortunately enough, there is, because infrastructure, like Chris, how you doing? So anyway, the camera view you're seeing there is Main Street, and if you're wondering what that looks like, there's a pole near the sign. That's actually the window screen. So the cable that goes to the camera is pretty beat up. One of the cables, which carried the viewfinder video, isn't working at all. I think I got a piece of shield mixed in with the center conductor, and it's shorting. So, as we were saying, in the electronics industry, we got a careless whisker of braid getting mixed in with, so the viewfinder's not working. But it's at least the camera looks good, picture looks good. It doesn't look too badly out of focus. You can see all the traffic on Main Street. But, Craig and I have talked to Amazon. Actually, he talked to Amazon. And, he's still trying to find the source of the eye drops. Because we know the, supply chain systems of the universe are totally messed up. I mean, I don't know why that is, that we haven't gotten the shipping fixed, but I do know that one of the biggest problems that we're having right now is we got the new monkeypox coming in. COVID-19 cases are on the rise again. So don't be surprised if we get a combination of the two, because I'm sure COVID and monkey will probably become married and have babies, and the next thing you know, we're going to have Munvid, or, I don't know, or Poxvid, or some strange mix between the two. Now, we know that there's a smallpox vaccine, and we know that they do have a vaccine now for chickenpox, so maybe they can fast track another vaccine for monkeypox. So, maybe not. But, so, how you doing, Hobo? Okay. They like to mash names together just to totally befuddle everybody. I don't think it's gonna be that simple. But let's get the panel open, and I'm gonna be honest when I say I'm not too enthusiastic about any of this virus stuff. I'm going to do my best to keep Noodles off the panel, because people have said to me that they don't want to deal with him. And I get it. I understand that. You don't want to deal with Noodles. I don't think a lot of people do. Noodles is just absolutely a bore. As we were talking about yesterday on the video, is we'd like to consider doing some members-only content to help encourage members to join. But we all know economically right now, it's really hard, and it's really hard because economics. Well, is that gonna help the car get a little bit extra boost? For extra boost, urine is your best fuel additive. Who knows? I don't know. And the thing is okay. So, don't know what's gonna happen. So right now, we're gonna. Of course, Joe Biden is saying these high gas prices are a great thing for America's transition. Oh God, what a mess! Okay, no, it's not. Biden, you fuck. It's not. Next thing you know it, you'd be saying COVID-19 is a good way to slim down the American population by forcing them to stay home and eat healthy. That didn't happen either. Alright, but I'm still losing weight though. Believe it or not, I am. I'm not as fat. So, we got a lot less mods, and Nightbot and Restreamer, of course, are still around. Restream makes it possible for us to keep up with the ability to just keep up. I don't know what else to say it than that. Yes, that is live. Yes, it is live. Yeah, that's Main Street in Winston right there. You know what else you could do? Oh God, what? Why couldn't? Oh, gloom. I can do that. Although it may be a wee bit of a difficult problem. Whoa. What do you mean? Well, first of all, you're saying is like in the Silvermoon bedroom, yeah. Have a look on the Main Street Winston, yeah. Or just take like a window frame and yeah. Happy Tuesday to you, sweetheart. Just wanted to let you know personally that I do appreciate everything you do for Michelle, and apologize for Noodles should not be allowed on. Noodles has demonstrated he's not reliable, not respectable. I asked the panel, we let him on, and of course he starts getting into stupid garbage. So, while Noodles is not here, basically making us all feel insecure, let's talk about what he's talking about. Just to clear the air. Craig, I don't know if you talked to your son yet, but I want to know, what do you think is realistically going to happen with porn bomb, pictures, incrimination, indictments, lawsuits, what is it with the situation as far as you understand it? We're all fat ass. We all are. That's what we call him, Needles, because he's always poking at you. Yeah, but I do admit that a lot of my audience are getting sick of Noodles. A lot of them are. He's not exactly earning brownie points with anybody. You know, I don't know why he does what he does. But it doesn't make any sense. It's hearsay. Alright. It says, pretty sure it's like this. It's not a dry crime being exposed to something, so you didn't break the law. There's a burden of proof that it ever happened. There isn't a video of it that I'm aware of. Do you guys see my chat? Yes, I do. Spoke to my son-in-law, and it's completely a YouTube issue because it's a private company. They have to be mandated by the government not to put that crap out. I don't think the company itself is putting this stuff out, Craig. It's somebody on their servers that's putting the crap out. Just very frustrating. Now, I would show you guys the chat on the screen, but I have two reasons not to. One, you'll never be able to see it, because of the fact that if I show YouTube stream chat, it totally gets washed out by all this stuff on the screen. Twitch chat's no better. Okay. That's one reason why I can't. Another reason is that every time we put the chat on the screen, I keep getting limited no ads. I don't know why that is, but it really frustrates me. Sounds like they're trying to start a witch hunt. The way they went out to Paul Heyman and said right after he left as a dead giveaway. Who is Paul Heyman? Is that related to John Heyman on our channel? Or is this somebody else completely separate? We all know Noodles is on the left. We know Noodles doesn't support Joe Biden or Donald Trump. I'm sure you don't support Biden either after the Democrats have been let down. Michelle, that's what I meant. In other words, it's their responsibility to keep the channel safe, and which they are doing what they're doing now is going to be big changes in YouTube. Well, supposedly Elon Musk has bought YouTube based on information I received 8 days ago. Although I just saw the video. The video was released 8 days ago, as I mentioned yesterday. And that video is in the NASQ news videos. That Elon Musk had bought YouTube. It's not April, so it's not an April Fool's joke. And I'm not seeing anyone debunk it. And to be sure it was not a clickbaity title, I watched the video to its entirety like 4 times. It doesn't say he could buy YouTube. It says he did buy YouTube. So, if Elon Musk did buy YouTube, he's not going to allow this crap to continue. I know the voice, but I don't know the person that well. I gotta make more I have to buy some more instant coffee soon. Oh. I might have to, on the third, pony up some money for an order from Instacart myself. Because me and Chris are planning on shopping on the 11th of June and get blood work done at the same time, most likely. So please put a note on your calendars that the 11th of June is on a weekend. So it should not affect the live streams. I'll pull up this month here. I don't know. 11th of June. Is on a Saturday. So what that means is that the Saturday show may be late. Hi Paul, how are you doing? So, now, all I know is that the situation's going on with orders and shipments, whatever, screwing everybody up. And Joe Biden flat out said that the United States will defend Taiwan from China. Like, we don't have enough problems, right? Why do we have to get involved with China? Could someone please tell me why we have to get involved with China? Why do we have to get involved with China? I just don't understand this. We got enough BS in this world, and they got a president who says, we must get involved with China. No, we don't have to get involved with China, you fuck. Stop putting us into more crap than we can handle. I swear to God, this president is doing nothing but going to get us all killed. He's doing everything Trump is doing is completely opposite. It's like he's taking all Trump's ideas and throwing them in the garbage and says, I'm going to put a knot on this. N-O-T. Not great again. Not independent again. Not self-sufficient again. Not energy independent again. In other words, not strong again. Why are we doing this to this country? Well, they are, but okay. The thing is there was a lease that was like 100-year lease signed between the British Empire and the Chinese government. Okay, the British Empire honored their lease. They turned, and the terms ended. They said, "Okay, China, this is yours." So it's a Chinese-British thing. But at the same time, they had built up China to the level where, Taiwan to the level it is now. A very republic of China, or ROC, is a modern infrastructure, modern cities, modern everything. And of course, China is like, well, we're going to make China worse again. We're going to make Taiwan wimpier again. We're going to get rid of all modern infrastructures. We're going to get rid of flush toilets. We're going to get rid of all this stuff. Oh my God. Do you see what I'm saying? They are not talking about taking the ideas of Taiwan and putting them into mainland China. Okay? They want to turn Taiwan into mainland China. That means destruction of all the infrastructure that was built up. Which means you can forget your chip supply. Because right now there's also the issues of the supply chain disruptions, as Craig found out. You can't get a lot of stuff shipped. Because every time you try to ship something on ship or by plane or by bus or by truck, especially by truck, once it gets to the mainland, there are truck drivers that are leaving the industry in droves because they can't make it. They can't afford it. The price of diesel is out of sight. There is no way independent truckers can keep going. So what good is the chip supply if you can't actually get the chips from the factory floor to where they're needed in production? I have other examples to this. Take BNC connectors. I actually need to get more of them because I use them for my coaxial cables. But now we got to go for RG59 and instead of RG6 because it'll be easier to deal with than a big giant fire hose. Ideally, a flexible RG59 to make it easier to snake the wires around versus these big fire hoses, which are basically RG6 with a aluminium braid on it, a wire. But to get high quality RG59 with copper coaxial braid, oh my God, that stuff's expensive. Alright? But it's unobtainium because everybody can't guarantee that they're going to get a shipment of anything. So you can be making all of our chips, but if they're not getting from the factory floor to your production facility, it ain't going to do you any good. You see all those cars driving around out there? All of them are depending on semiconductors. And guess what? There already are huge fleets of cars, of brand new cars, that can't go anywhere because they're lacking critical chips already. Yeah, that's my main street I live on. So what's going to happen to all those cars that are sitting in those lots that they can't actually sell because it's missing the most critical chips in the infrastructure that gets the cars running? Right, exactly what I mean, Craig. Exactly what I mean. They can't get the supplies in because the truckers are either feel it's not justified or they just quit. The industry right now is breaking down. Things are not getting from point A to point B anymore. Truckers feel like they're not getting paid enough to compensate for the diesel, and you know what? They're not. I mean, it's expensive to drive truck with insurance, taxes, fuel costs. How are you supposed to do all that and still make a living? Companies still want to get things shipped cheap, but the truckers rightfully know their value, and they certainly are not going to do a job for pennies when it's going to cost them an arm and a leg and 3 pints of blood just to get the order from point A to point B because of diesel costs. How tire can you, I played American System this week and delivered 3 loads of forklifts. Yeah, I gotta get some ETS in tow. I wish I could stop swerving on the damn road. Yeah, but now let's take like the real world costs. Now, are you driving your own truck or are you driving a truck from the company? If you're driving your own truck, you probably would have to pay for your own fuel, taking into the real world comparison, insurance, taxes. It adds up, you know. That's one of the reasons I'm not rushing out to buy a truck right now. But I realize that most of the runs I do are shorter runs, so I'm thinking about getting just a day cab when I finally. Okay. I'm glad I had my 2013 Nissan Leaf all electric. The big real vehicle I haven't touched my gas Honda CRV except for lung chips. Understandable. But don't expect that your electric bill is going to. I mean, the average electric bill is not going to stay low. That's another issue. Okay. The Midwest and West is going to be seeing rolling blackouts as predicted because of higher temperatures and an inadequate supply of electricity to run all the air conditioning. I don't know how true that is. I mean, it probably might be some truth to it. What the heck does that mean? So, what she told me is rather they have to ship to Amazon ship them out. They're trying to set up a program with the suppliers to ship directly to the person. Okay. Oh. So, in other words, they want to go straight from the supplier to the person. Well, you know what I would do is, in some cases, wouldn't it have been easier for, and I said in some cases, not every case, wouldn't it have been easier for something like this to have it shipped by postal service? Since it's such a small package. I mean, I know it's not going to be overnight or anything, but so you have to maintenance on a diesel engine, which is very expensive. Absolutely. Before I turn on the no damage plug-in, I was nice when you're leasing the truck because the company actually pays for the repairs, but you own your own truck. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, you got a copay, just like in real life. Yeah. Well, in my case, I'm not exactly rushing out there to pick up a truck right now. Since I like to do shorter runs anyway, I'm thinking about just getting a day cab. I don't need a sleeper truck because I don't normally do a lot of shipments that involve overnights. I just wish that this Xbox controller was a little more precise for steering. I mean, it's hilarious to see me smashing the trucks and guardrails and things like that. But it also makes me look terrible, like I don't know how to steer, and that's the truth. I don't know how to steer the controller like that. I don't like to be reckless on the road. I really don't. I try really hard to play the game as if I was doing it for real. I do my best to follow the traffic signals. I do the best to follow the traffic. I do my best to keep. But that steering is just so scary. I tried that. I tried that. It helped a little bit with some things and didn't help much in other things. So yeah. Yeah, I'll work on it. Oh, that's why I have my trackball. Absolutely, Craig. I know that. Oh, Noodles wants to try to sneak in. Not interested. When you say floorboard heaters, you talking about baseboards? Nothing wrong with baseboards. I mean, they get hot. I mean, my experience with them is, they're quiet. They're baseboard heat. They work. They work very well and maintain a good steady temperature. And they'll make your room really toasty. And you don't even have to worry about making noises, steam, or... No, nobody, because nobody wants him on here. Right, but then in that case, then they're going to have to warehouse it. Because right now, the problem is that's the best option they got, is to warehouse it. I don't know. My landlord's gas bill for heating this apartment with the baseboard heat is not that expensive. I mean, given the fact that the building's not insulated, and yet he pays, I think, during a really hard winter, he pays as much as $1,000 to $1,500 for his gas bill for an apartment with 10 apartments and 2 storefronts. People don't want noodles on. I'm going to close the panel for now. I'm going to close the panel for now. Because I don't want him on either. I didn't understand. What votes? There is no vote on the panel here. Christina said most of these truckers that do over the road in their own vehicle and all paid by companies, but as you said, between the fuel costs have doubled. Absolutely. And the truck companies don't give you a company car to charge the fuel to. So which means that you have to add that fuel onto the cost. How much it's going to cost to ship a product. Yeah. Pretty busy out there today. A lot of traffic. One of my friends just bought his own truck. Yeah, that's a nice day in Winston. A lot of traffic, too. It would have been nice if I could have gotten some people on the panel. But every time I try to open the panel, Noodles keeps hijacking it. But we're gonna have to do something about the infrastructure because this is not working. I do. I have the window open. That window camera sticking out of is open. I do, but I'm pretty good at crossing that street safely, and I do it all the time. Right. And when the old Cumberland Farms was exactly right across the road, it was very quick and easy. Hop over there, grab something, come back home. Now I gotta cross the road, walk down over by Raleigh Street, go past the Dairy Queen, walk past the CVS, and go to Cumberland Farms. Yeah, kind of like Fragger. Yeah, I could try that. Yeah, let's try that. Just put up the general Discord panel and see what happens here. But I still need the closed captions. Ugh. So just create a new panel without that link. Just for you for your captions. Okay. I'm going to create a meeting just for me. Just so I can have the closed captions tool. So I do have the Discord open as well. Okay. Okay, so should tell some people gonna. Okay. Everyone due to noodles. Okay, so because Noodles isn't on Discord. Not that he couldn't get on Discord. It's Winsted. Winsted. Yeah. You think I got hair in your trackball again? I don't know. It's kind of lazy. Yeah. All right. I wish to God. I wish to God I knew why Noodles has to try to interrupt my morning show every day. Nobody wants him on the panel. I don't want him really on the panel. Because every time he gets on the panel, he talks about stupid garbage. And then, which absolutely frustrates everybody. Anyway, I've lived in Winston since, my parents moved here in 1983. From New Hartford. And then, I went away for college for a few years. And then I moved back to Winston in 2001, briefly with my mom and dad. And then after that, I had an apartment in Winston before at Fred Richards jewelry store. And then I moved to, because me and that landlord had a falling out. And I moved to Litchfield Street in Torrington in the regular apartment section, which part of it was subleased off for respite. And so that's how, and then I moved from respite 112 or 267 Litchfield Street back to where I am now in 2007. And I've been here ever since. And I've seen Winston shrink and grow. A lot of gas stations in Winston now, but the sad truth is, there's not. Well, it's hard for me to get there. My mom is across town. It's she doesn't want to see me either, so I mean, she didn't even want to consider meeting somewhere in the middle, kind of like the Song by the Partridge Family, meet me halfway. How you doing, Denise? Yeah, that's true, Krista. She doesn't. Now, of course, now we are seeing a lot of strange stuff going on in the world right now. It is sad, unfortunately enough. It's not unusual. It's really not. I don't know how my mother would react about being on video. My mother never really understood a lot about my situation. I think she's never will quite understand it. But like me, she has problems going upstairs. She has heart problems. like I have knee problems. Not quite. Tiger kitty, no, not really. Yeah, well, I forgave my mother, but my mother didn't forgive herself. I think that's part of it. She just never. She doesn't understand the the lot of work that was done to verify my authenticity, and she thinks that it's like some people on this channel one time used to think, "Oh, who did you bribe to do that with?" What? I didn't bribe anybody, Mom. I was medically tested by doctors with lab work, everything. My father accepted it in the end, at least a bit. But my mother basically was one who wears the pants in the family, and so my father couldn't have much say in the matter. I talked to my dad in private a couple times, and he said to me is that when he had his near-death experience in the operating theater, he began to understand more about who I was and what I am, and that's why he was a little more forgiving about it, because he realized that I'm not blowing smoke out of my butt. Craig Sr. says, Michelle, well, that's what moms and daughters are about, to try to work the problems out together and help each other. Well, at least my mom gives me Christmas cookies now and comes and sees me a little bit during Christmas. Even if it's not a huge amount, it's better than nothing. I mean, we're starting to talk. But for the most part, she wants to be left alone. My brother hasn't even been here. Trying to see what kind of trucks are driving on the road here. I don't see too many tractor trailers. I see like maybe a few FedEx ones go by. What? Yeah, my mom's older. And back in the day, people never talked about stuff. True. But then again, even when I was younger, the world wasn't as crazy either. We had our world was pretty stable. But nowadays, the world has totally gone bipolar. And it's like, yeah, there is. You can always see it on the edge there. There's like 2 gas stations nearby. Well, Cumberland Farms used to be one of them, but there's Gasman that's a little bit past the Chinese shop that looks like it closed. Ocean Garden looks like it closed. You could probably see it past Ocean Garden. Maybe not, because the way the camera is, it's kind of hard to see it. I don't know. I don't think the 70s are necessarily any better, but as far as some things, but at least it seemed like this world wasn't as crazy. I mean, it's like, oh my god, think of all this crazy BS about what can I do? Looking at the split, yeah. Whatever, I can't fix that easily. A few gas stations, actually. two gas stations in my immediate area. It used to be three, but third one closed. So, because I heard, rumor is it that the second gas station wants to buy the third one, which is the old Cumberland Farms. I don't know if that's true or not. Ocean Garden is a Chinese takeout restaurant. It's a Chinese takeout restaurant. It's the yellow building you can see in the picture there. Well, maybe you can't quite see it, but it's up there. It's, I walked by over there, and it didn't look like they were open anymore. They had a pretty good vegetable stir fry, considering, you know, I got some of those Hormel complete microwavable meals I can throw in those things in the microwave for dinner tonight. Well, I explained that to Scottish Dave. Yeah. But Krista, I don't even know if they're in business anymore because their sign is starting to get kind of battered and it don't look like they're open anymore. I'm sure some of them are going to the gas station. Main Street's pretty busy. It's a major thoroughfare through town. So, this is a very busy street because it's a major thoroughfare. It's a Route 44. 21 watching. Yeah, because it's like similar to when Stan does his little driving trips. People were looking at the traffic. It's hypnotizing, isn't it? I don't know. Things are looking good for you. Craig and my son lives near Cumberland Farms and they have gas, and if you remember, he tells you can get a discount on fuel for your truck or car. Yes, they do have that. Yes, they do have that. Absolutely. But, Craig Senior said Rosie had gas last night and it was $6.79 a gallon. That was the cheapest gas station around Santa Rosa. That's very expensive to fill up a vehicle. Yes, absolutely. West Coast, especially SoCal, and even NoCal, is extremely expensive right now. 7, 8, 9, 10 dollars a gallon in the San Fran area alone. I rent a flat. It's using the UK term parlance. I rent a flat. I have a complete flat. And that's what this is from my living room window, so you can see the Winston drivers. All right. I got you on Street View. Yep. $95 for a car. Michelle, have you tried the general? No, I haven't. But the thing is, they don't deliver here, as far as I know. Maybe if you ordered a huge, like something, they'll cater it for you. But this is clearly walk-in pickup, and it's this is how we do it. Okay. You do know where Marie Callender is actually buried, don't you? She's buried at Crystal Cathedral, which is now part of the Archdiocese of what was it? Oh my God, where is it? Marie Callender used to be involved with Schuler's Church, believe it or not. She's buried right there on the church lot. Yes, it's pointed from my living room window out to the street. That's the reason I moved here, was because I had a good vantage view of most of the streets, so I could see, at least on my side of the building, I could see if someone's coming or going, but I can't really, no, it doesn't, not to Winston, it don't. We tried. Greg, if you look up our zip code, you would know that. Amazon Fresh does not deliver to Winston. Right, exactly, so did I. It's not available in our area. You probably might be able to barely see the gas station is just off the frame. On the very top right of the frame. Very top, right after that house, is the gas station. It's called Gasman. Gasman. Right. 3 storefronts all empty.
You're up here falling asleep, you're yawning. It is time for now your 11 a.m. wake up call. MicheleMarieDalene.
Who's this? Oh, it's Paul.
Wake up, Michelle! Wake up! Wake up!
I'm up.
Wake up, Michelle! Stop yawning! Stop!
Anyway, so how you doing today?
Doing good, Michelle.
That's good.
What are you up to? What's the haps for the day? What are we doing?
Just talking about traffic and roads.
Oh.
Craig Senior says it does. I just checked. I called Amazon. Huh. Interesting, because we tried to find out. We couldn't find anything.
Gotta be patient, Michelle. He's gotta be patient.
No, it's not a matter of getting impatient. Just like I said, it was just frustrating that Noodles was trying to interrupt everybody this morning, and I didn't want him on the panel.
What else is new, you know? What else is new? Yeah. You guys hear my, is my alarm going? You hear that alarm, Michelle? Can you hear that? That noise? Can you hear that noise?
No, I can't.
You don't hear nothing? There we go. I gotta get some energy in you, Michelle. Come on, let's get those phones going. Can we take some phone calls, Michelle? Nah. Yeah, let's take some phone calls.
I don't want to deal with Noodles. And Noodles will call me, and then I have to kick him off the phone again.
That's true. I'm just trying to get some coffee in me, a little weed, Michelle. I got some.
Right now, we got the general panel open, so anybody can come on through Discord.
Yeah.
That's something that I put up.
I just figured I'd come and wake you up a bit. You're sitting here yawning. Looked like you needed a bit of a pick me up.
Well, it's just a slow day.
I hear ya. What are you doing today with your actual day? What are you gonna do with your day today?
I know that's guy's day.
Huh?
I was just saying, this guy Dave says, I'm not going to be coming to your door. I live in Scotland. I know that.
Yeah. What do you got up for the day today, Michelle?
It would be interesting if Andrew Scott ever comes by when he comes visits America.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the traffic volume here on Main Street?
It's alright. It's kind of slow for a Main Street, to be honest.
It's a small town.
Alright, hold on. Alright.
It's a small town.
Get you awake there. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, like you said, it's a small town. Let's get you woke up here, Michelle. Hold on.
Let's see.
Dave, come here.
Just checking my email here. Alright, so I guess we can cover some other news, which is with Ed. Ed is getting all stir crazy in his recovery. He is rightfully concerned that he's not getting the proper medical care he needs. And I told him that he needs to get his phone activated so he can go ahead and call Community Health Wellness, which is going to be his primary care physicians, and actually get them to do something. But he's saying is he thinks he doesn't have enough money right now to do that. And I'm like, well, look, Ed. Stan's coming Wednesday. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing Krista can do. It's you who has to make the next move. And I can't help you from here. If I ever got to America, would you invite me for coffee? Sure, of course. You and Andrew Scott. I like Andrew. I really wish Andrew was here today. Yeah. You have 20 people on. That's great. And your channel is growing. Yeah, it is. It's 1,174 subs. Now let's talk about the member stuff because I think we need to cover this briefly. Every people have said to me that our members have said, when are you going to give us some exclusive content? You don't have any members only content. And it's like, yeah, I know. So what kind of exclusive content should we do? I don't know yet. So, I mean, I've done tours of my apartment for regular audience. That's been pretty
Winston, settle down.
good. But I mean, something for members only that's gonna seriously wet your whistle. Something that's gonna want to be a draw. You would think the nightgown members only would have been more people at least interested in signing up for a month just to look at that. But there isn't.
No, that's more of a live stream thing, Michelle, to be honest. Or maybe if you did it as a live stream, but for members only, that'd probably be a better idea. But just have a video. I don't think people are really interested in that. People want to talk to you. People want to comment while you're wearing the nightgown. People want to talk to you on the phones while you're wearing the nightgown. People want to donate to you while you're wearing the nightgown. But just having a video.
The only reason why I had the nightgown on when I did that was because the fact is I just got up and I wanted people to know that I was late. But at the same time, people asked me about the nightgown, so I put the nightgown on so you could see it at the same time because I didn't take it off yet for the day. So I actually already had it on because I was just getting up. So
why don't you do a morning stream in it? I mean, if you're already wearing it, why not just do a morning stream in it though?
Because I like to get dressed for the day. I don't even know if you noticed this top, but this top here is at least pattern on it, at least still gray. You probably didn't even see that. I bought this some time ago and trying to rotate through some of my clothes and some of the stuff that I have.
Yeah, I'm babysitting Craig's dog for him today, Michelle. Winston! Calm down! Sorry, Michelle. He's a little crazy. I think he misses Daddy. Misses his daddy.
No,
Craig.
I'm not Skynet.
Calm down, Winston.
Sorry, you don't have members for income like I help you a lot with things that you need. I know that, Craig. I know you do. I appreciate your help. But right now, as Brian K. pointed out, he said, the problem is people are struggling right now. There's no extra money for a lot of people to be membership. There's just not enough money.
Yeah.
They're struggling with their own expenses. They can't afford to plunk $5.99 a month down on a bill because they have to take care of their own needs like food, fuel, housing. And the problem with this is, he's right. You can't do much about it. Is Noodles on his CPPTSD? Yeah, Noodles is still pushing that garbage. And as Craig Sr. found out from talking to his son, which his son-in-law was involved with a local police force, he says the problem is that YouTube itself needs to crack down on it. And if YouTube isn't doing that, then there's nothing the police can do.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Okay, let's talk about stimulus checks for Carlos. As far as I know, here's a few different ones. In Chicago area where you are, you can get a gas card for filling your car at some local participating Chicago gas stations.
All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to mute my mic. I'll be back.
Okay. They also are working on a monthly income for Chicago residents that meet certain requirements. What you need to do is call your local info line at 211 or look up Stimulus Chicago, Illinois. And there will be some information somewhere about where you can get a stimulus check. Also, the low income home energy assistance program is also offering out assistance to homes in need for utility assistance. Now, in Connecticut, it's only usually offered for the winter months. It's not offered for the summer. In some states, this energy assistance payments may be offered year round. Wow, stop.
What? Hello? Michelle.
What?
Oh, I didn't know you could hear me. Hold on, Michelle. I can't stop her. It stings. Hold on. Almost done. I'm almost done, Michelle. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Well, mute your microphone then for a second, okay?
I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm done, Michelle. I couldn't stop her. It stings really bad. I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted. Oh my God. I thought I was muted. I'm sorry, Michelle. I thought I was muted. Oh my God.
Is how can you some PTSD when he's doing pushing it? Yeah, I know
mute my mic
that.
while I wash my hands.
Okay. Well, the point I'm trying to say is I don't necessarily know if it's actually him in the toilet. I think it might be a sound effect. All
right, I'm done. Sorry about that, Michelle. Yes, guys, I did wash my hands. Every time we use the bathroom, except for when we piss, we wash our hands. Right, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing today, Michelle? What do you got up for the afternoon? You got any plans for today, or are you just going to wing it?
Just like usual. See what's going on. Try to figure out what's going on. All the crap in the world right now.
You gonna do some trucking today?
Yeah.
Do some trucking?
Try to get that in, record that.
Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna do some cleaning around the house, put some music on, get some cleaning done. Maybe cut the grass. I think it's supposed to rain this week, so maybe cut the grass today.
Yeah, it's not gonna rain right now, but yeah, it's probably gonna start to rain.
Yeah, looks like Thursday and Friday they're calling for rain here, so you'll probably get some on the weekend, Michelle.
Yeah.
Nice rainy weekend for you. Michelle, is that Chinese place? You said that Chinese place isn't open anymore, or it is? On your picture there, on your background.
That's Schmeckle. That's Schmeckle Cat, aka Paul. In chat. This guy's Steve.
Yeah, Michelle, is that Chinese place still open there?
I don't know. It looks like it's pretty run. It looks like the signage is kind of falling apart. Like they.
Yeah, if you go by there sometime, you should try and go in there.
But I don't see the lights on.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't see it boarded up or anything. It doesn't say out of business. But it doesn't say we're in business either, so.
Yeah, Chinese food's pretty good. I don't know if you like Chinese food or not. That's pretty good.
I like the vegetable stir fry. But I think, like everything else, I think the economy took a toll on them. And I don't think they were able to keep up with all the situations going on.
You mean the vegetable chop suey?
What's that?
I mean vegetable chop suey.
Never had a vegetable chop suey, but
chop suey. I think that's what you were referring to. You called it stir fry.
Yeah. Well, anyway. I wonder if you should bring the lens down on the camera by one stop.
I am Schmeckelcat.
Because maybe picture looks like it's a little washed out.
Tiger Kitty.
Hello.
Good morning.
Well,
Morning.
Winston always looks washed out.
Was it a sit down restaurant, Michelle? The Chinese?
I didn't take it, Kitty.
Yeah. Was that a sit down restaurant?
Yeah. I don't know what the story with Ocean Garden is, though. If there's still...
Well, I'm just saying, if it was a sit down restaurant, it might have gone out of business because of the big C.
It was mainly a takeout, but there's like 2 tables in there, so it was mainly focused for takeout.
Scottish Dave, why do you have Hobo the clown bollocked?
That's mean. Kobo's a really nice guy.
Has been blocked. Well, yeah.
What? What are you laughing at, Michelle?
Okay, I'm just looking at the chat. Yeah, so anyway, the thing is like I said, situation in the world right now is just a situation normal, all fouled up. It's just not, things are just not right overall. They say we have 70 days before we totally have depleted our grain reserves in the world. 70 days. That's it. 70. And then we will have depleted all of our world grain reserves. On top of everything else that's going on.
All right.
That is going to be really, really bad.
John's back.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where in America are you, Tiger Kitty?
I'm near DC.
She's near Washington, D.C., which is also on the East Coast. It's south of me. It's not bad.
The weather here is raining.
Oh, it's sunny here.
Nice day here as well.
I think you get the weather after me, so it's coming your way.
Yeah, we might get something in the afternoon. Let me check the weather real quick, since we... let's see, Mr. Weather... Currently, right now, it's 17 degrees Celsius outside. It is mostly sunny.
Ah, shit, I just dropped my coffee mug.
Expected high today will be 21 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, it'll be mostly cloudy, high 23 degrees Celsius. Thursday, about the same as today, going to be a high of 21. Friday, shows thunderstorm, 50% chance, high of 24. Saturday, 70% chance of thunderstorms, high of 23. Sunday, 50% chance of thunderstorms, high of 23. Monday, mostly cloudy, high of 23. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high of 29, so it's going to warm up a little bit. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 29. And Thursday, mostly cloudy again, a high of 29. So, yeah. So, that's that. Let's see. What's the latest messages from Ed? Nothing with that. Let's see, I got a message from Krista though. Let's see what this is. Paul, knock it off!
I'm sorry, Michelle. I got a beehive outside my window.
Is that your massager,
Alright,
Michelle?
so anyway,
Very funny.
let's take a quick look at the news headlines since we're here. Biden appears to praise ballooning gas prices as incredible transition for Americans must go through. Asshole. Absolute nonsense. Voters react to Stacey Abrams' worst state comments ahead of Georgia's primary.
Asshole.
Depp denied.
Asshole.
Judge delivers blow to Johnny's legal team as heard. Rest defense case.
Asshole.
Not just adultery. Pastor makes shocking sexual misconduct confessions to his congregation. Crickets
Asshole.
on Clinton. Media largely ignores bombshell that Clinton approved Trump-Russia leak.
Asshole.
Breaking news. Russia flying nuclear-capable bombers in joint military drill during Biden's trips to Japan. Trump looms large over political. Get back over there. Fistfight in crucial background state. Biden
Asshole.
administration doubles down on Title 42 appeal as president's own party sounds alarm on reckless efforts. I'm a
Asshole.
fighter. Elderly woman shoots, kills suspected home intruder. State election board says top GOP gubernatorial candidates ineligible for ballot. Sorry,
Asshole.
I can't talk about Ukraine. Media narrative debunked as red state shatters early voting records. States could face rolling blackouts as renewable energy struggles to keep up. Gas prices set records in 2 weeks straight as Biden struggles to reassure America. Yeah. Okay, so things basically are messed up. Brazen thief snatches 90-year-old woman's purse in New York City.
Asshole.
Ugh.
Oh, they're chasing him right now. I hear him. Listen. I heard them chasing him. Get him!
So,
Get him! They're chasing him through Winstead. Oh my god! Oh my god, Michelle, you just got a high-speed chase outside of your apartment.
Oh, that would be excellent.
I know. We've had them
Chasing
before.
the purse snatcher. God damn.
That one is good. Double Clay says, Pastor talking about his adultery, then the girl comes in and exposes him. How many Hail Marys and Our Fathers is he going to end up doing? He's a Protestant. They don't do that. Yeah, I know. They suck, don't they? No, they don't suck. It's just something that... It's just not a regular thing for Protestant churches.
Wish Dave asked a lot of questions. It's quite nice. It's nice.
Ah, Rusty! What are you doing, Kat? Just stumped all over
I
me.
got a question for Scottish Dave.
Oh, go.
UTTF?
You DTF?
Excuse me.
Rusty just came in here and just jumped on me and scared the living bejesus out of me. All right,
Yeah, knock him off the desk, Michelle. Hit him. Get him off there.
I'll get him on here. Just give me a minute. I gotta get
No,
sick.
get him off there. Hit him. Hit him hard. Get him off that desk.
Hold
Oh,
on.
get hot, Rusty.
Yeah, you just scared Michelle. Scare him. You know, knock him out.
Oh, Paul, you're a blooming cat lover.
Punch him, Michelle. I know. That should tell you how much of a piece of shit Rusty is. Punch him, Michelle.
Oh,
Punch him.
I'm not getting you a cat anymore. Oh my God.
Rusty just wants to give us headbutts. That's all. Just wants to say hello, Michelle.
Can I come on camera and say hi to everybody?
Rusty Busty.
Oh, hey guys. Nudge, nudge.
There's a headbutt.
Yeah, turn off the mic so he can hear me, Michelle. I want to say hi to Rusty.
I don't know if I can put the ears near his ears.
I I sound like Sharon Osbourne. I don't look like a Scottish Dave at all.
Ozzy! Ozzy, Jackie's outing in the bathroom again! He's got a needle stuck up his bum!
Good cat. Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go and get a bong.
Big free cat. What? I lost track.
I don't think Tiger Kitty sounds like Sharon Osbourne. If she did, I wouldn't be able to talk to her. I wouldn't want to talk to her. She's got a very nice voice. It's much nicer and softer and soothing than Sharon's Osbourne shrieking, shrilling voice. Like, ugh. Tiger Kitty sounds much better and much nicer than Sharon Osbourne.
I don't know who Sharon Osbourne is.
Ozzy
think of it.
Osbourne's wife.
What is Amber Heard known for?
You know
Besides, we already know about the Amber Turd, but what else is she known for?
I don't know.
I think she did a bit of acting or actressing.
I think she was a porn star. Yeah.
Oh.
Right, who wanted to ask? Oh, what was you going to ask me, Paul? He asked you already, Dave.
If you were DTF.
Are you GTF? I don't even know what GTF is.
DTF.
Oh.
DTF. You know what that is?
No.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm looking at it.
Don't tell fuck.
Yeah, Michelle knows. Michelle knows. DTF, baby. Here, I'll ask it again.
What?
DTF?
DTF?
Are you down to fuck?
I don't know.
That makes you...
Maybe she was thinking about recording a scat porn or something. Who knows what she was really
I
thinking?
wasn't literally asking. It was just a joke, you guys. It's like way over your head. I'm sorry. Never mind. Just forget it. Forget it.
You should know you have to blooming explain these things to me, especially when it's letters and
American
numbers.
democracy. Don't worry about it. It's stupid.
Dave, down to fuck, it means.
Big kitty cat.
It was just a question. It wasn't necessarily for me asking. It was just a question.
Backpedaling. He's backpedaling now.
Okay, let's fuck Dave. If you're ever in America, come on over. We'll have some sex. Maybe not with each other, but we'll have some sex.
I don't know. First of all, I have to be honest. I've seen some scat porn, but my question is what's so big deal about scat porn? I don't even think it's even attractive. It's just
it's a fetish. It's what some people like,
It turns out scat porn is more popular in Eastern Europe than it is in Western European cultures for some reason.
Dave is an ex-footballer talking to people he doesn't know in America. Well, I actually went and looked at Dave's channel because I was wondering if he was like a fake channel, and he actually does have some videos up. So I'm going to say he's not a fake channel.
Nice.
I didn't look at his face. Let's see. Yeah, his body, if he looks like.
Oh wait.
Yeah, no, it's just a natural thing, Michelle.
Did I put food in your dish? I know I put water in your dish. Did I put food in your dish? No, I didn't put food in your dish. All right, let me go put some food in this dish.
Yeah, go feed the cat, Michelle.
No, I'm right back.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Oh my God, Rusty's fucking hungry.
Morning, Brian.
Come on, Rusty. I'll put some
Surprise,
food in
you're
the
up.
dish.
You were up very late last
Come
night,
on.
Brian. No, I'm not stalking you. I happen to see you were up late.
Where was she at, Sandra Kelly?
Brian was actually watching you most of the night.
Me?
Well, you and Michelle.
Oh yeah, we were playing World of Warcraft. That's right. Good old WoW. I completely forgot. Yeah.
Actually, you had quite a few players, quite a few watchers last night.
Yeah.
I think there was about 6 at one point, which is a lot better than it used to be, just 1 or 2.
Yeah, I had some people come into mine. I was streaming at the same time and just directed them over there. I think they were just lurking though. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Definitely.
Did Michelle level up?
I believe she did. She did.
Woo. I'm trying to slow down smoking weed.
Yeah.
Everything I do, I'm such a lush.
I'm
I can't like do anything in
moderation. Yeah. It can be the same way.
What?
Okay. I shape like Da Vinci. I don't know what that means. I'm an ex-football player talking to people I don't know who are in America.
Dave had some videos, but none of his face and none of his body, so he could be anything. I don't know if he's a football player.
Until recently, I never saw a video with Brian K. And then Brian K. did a vlog, and we got to see Brian K. in person.
Oh my goodness, Michelle! Brian K. does not look like his voice, does he? Nothing like his voice. I thought he was kind of a 40-year-old, way into his 40s man, quite tubby.
He does, but he could hear some of it actually in the video too.
But he's nothing like that. He doesn't look. He looks.
He's
really
younger.
Young.
Yeah.
He's not though. He just looks young. I think he's 38 or something.
By the way, what do you think about the fact that Elon Musk bought YouTube? You'll look good in my neighborhood. Mm-hmm.
What? Elon Musk bought YouTube?
Yes. Elon Musk did buy YouTube. And it is not a video that's basically saying, what if he had bought YouTube? The video is saying he did buy YouTube.
I don't think that's...
Yeah, let's Google it here. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't sound right. Let's see here. Elon Musk.
That's what we're told from the one video that Elon Musk did buy YouTube.
Exactly, Michelle. I really don't.
Fact check. Find. Elon Musk didn't buy YouTube, Michelle. Did not buy YouTube. He has not bought YouTube.
Now, how come that one video says that he did buy YouTube?
Michelle, why did the one video say you like to drink pee and take in cats? You can't believe everything you believe on the internet, Michelle. I'm sorry to break it to you, but everything on the internet is not true.
All right, let me search.
I'm looking at fact checker right here. It says Elon Musk did not buy YouTube.
They should buy YouTube. If we didn't already buy it, though, I really should. If I thought he did, but then again,
no, did not buy YouTube.
I watched the video completely to see if maybe I missed a part of it, and I didn't. It didn't say what if Elon Musk had bought YouTube. No, it didn't say that. He said he did buy it. Now, if he did buy it, then you would think that Susan Wojcicki and her others progressive lefties would be screaming at the top from the high hills about the fact is that they're going to be losing their jobs. I don't even know if he's still buying Twitter. It sounded like he turned the deal down on Twitter, too. It would be huge news. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it would be.
I don't. Yeah, people would be talking about it. It'd be on the actual news. What channel did you see this on? Is this the same channel?
I posted the link right there in the news and video section of my.
Is that the same channel that said that John Lennon is still alive that Ed was watching? Is that the news source that you got this from?
That's the news source I got it from. Yeah.
Oh my God! That's fake news, Michelle. That's no fake news.
No, I think you're right.
Not alive.
But I mean, like I said, it's just kind of interesting. But honestly, seriously, if he did buy YouTube, I think that seriously, like you said, that would be a major, major upset for Google. Google would be extremely upset. Because you see, for Google, YouTube is one of the major sources of income.
Yeah, I don't think that he's interested in buying YouTube.
That's a really interesting point because if it's based on what about the plants and equipment? Doesn't that count in towards the sale too? I mean, does Twitter have $44 billion worth of plants and equipment to or is it totally based on the number of real users? I don't know. I don't know. I would do differently. I would say, sorry, I'm not going by the number of users in your channel. I'm going by the value of your plants and equipment. So if you have, for example, say $25 billion in plants and equipment, that's what I'm going to base my sale price on. Because it'll be very hard for us to determine if there really is how many people are real accounts and how many fake accounts. I'm sure Andrew wouldn't know football players. I'm sure Andrew does watch sports, at least in pub anyway.
Oh, that's interesting. Scottish Dave used to play for Aberdeen Football Club.
He used to play for Aberdeen Football Club, okay.
So he has talked to Andrew before.
Okay, so that wouldn't surprise me. The physical assets are part of the deal, but the intellectual property is why the price is higher than the legacy costs. Yeah. But I wonder how many accounts on YouTube are legitimate. I mean, is there 50% of accounts on YouTube duplicates and fakes? And troll accounts. I honestly don't even know how in the heaven's name you're going to be able to determine that. Okay, let's just say it was possibly true. Just use the word possibly. I don't think it is true, but let's say Elon Musk goes up to YouTube and says, I think it would be really awesome to buy you guys, because I was kind of involved with the early years of YouTube. One of the three creators from PayPal. How many of your accounts are legitimate and not trolls or bots? And have the administration go, gee, I don't know. We'll have to find out. And then they go digging around in the books and they say, I can't give you a straight answer. Why? Because we don't have all of our accounts verified. Why aren't all your accounts verified? Only people that need to do AdSense are verified now. So, unfortunately, only those accounts that are actually YouTube channels that create content are verified. So why aren't all the channels getting check marks? They have less than 100,000 subs. So you're saying that a channel that is verified with your addresses for tax purposes, and yet you can't give them a check mark to verify that they're real? No, because they have less than 100,000 subs. That's stupid. That is stupid.
Andrew's a specky bust. Andrew's not bad. Andrew is Scottish.
Andrew, I never heard of that term before. What does that mean? Specky bastard.
It means you wear glasses. Like speckies. These are speckies.
So maybe Andrew really does wear glasses, but like me, he takes them off in certain settings.
Yeah, I wear them to read. So what does that make me, Brian K?
Yeah. No, Andrew Scott is Scottish.
Why would you say that, Gianni, that Andrew isn't Scottish?
Maybe because Andrew kind of said he's more affiliated with England.
But he's definitely Scottish. You can hear it in his voice.
Yeah, I can hear it too. Yep. In spirit, he isn't. He doesn't necessarily align with Scotland, but he's born and raised there. Although his father was American, his mother was Scottish. Well, anyway, like I said.
Yeah, he's a self-hating Scotsman. But I didn't know he didn't like Scotland. I thought he was fine with Scotland.
That's an interesting observation, because Gianni, he said he personally doesn't like Scotland. He did say that.
Scottish Dave, do you like Scotland?
Michelle, is Ed goes back? First of all, he's not supposed to be coming back, at least for a month. At least, according to what Stan said, a month, if at all.
Oh, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
It
won't be a month.
He'll be back.
They'll get him out of there as quick as possible.
Oh,
They want the bed.
Yeah, they want to deal
And
with it.
he's not dying, so he can go anywhere.
That's right.
Your apartment.
Well, he's having some problems. Oops, must he say again?
Oh, see that.
There's
Hit him, Michelle. He wouldn't do that.
The thing is, I'm not even sure. I don't think Ed can even get out of bed at the minute.
He said that his testicles are swollen.
Oh no!
That's what he told. That's what he told me and Chris.
Sorry.
A bad case of blue balls, Michelle. You should have been putting out. You wouldn't have any swollen testicles. Man needs to bust a nut. He needs to bust a nut.
I wonder why you get. Hang on, we've got Dr. Brian in the house. Dr. Brian, why would you get swollen testicles? Maybe because he's not moving about enough. Would the blood pool at the testicle region?
Without having any kind of MRI or scan, I can't say.
Whoa. Hey, you chill out, buddy. You're gonna bust a nut and I'm
Knock
not
it
talking
out with
that
the music,
man.
or we'll lose all the capture replays, and then I'm gonna be freaking pissed.
Michelle, where do you hear music? Where do you hear music, Michelle? Where did you hear music? That was a person talking. There's no music.
All right. Well, who's talking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Paul. Okay.
Yeah, there's no music, Michelle. Where did you hear music? Maybe it was someone passing by.
Brian's not very quick with the answer in this medical question here.
He said to Krista and me that he
Probably.
Oh,
feels.
here he is. Dr. Brian's here now.
Probably an oddity.
So go to the hospital and
Here we
brighten
go.
the
Dr.
nut.
Brian says, yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah. Huh.
Well, I guess it would depend why they're swollen.
I told him that he
is it
needs
blood?
I told him he needs to call his doctor. He says, but I don't have access to my cell phone because I don't have any minutes. Then activate your cell phone so you can get some minutes, so you can call the doctor. And he's sitting to give me a long story. I'm like, Ed, for the love of Pete, we're trying to help you out. You got to do this. I can't do it. Krista can't do it. You're going to have to just call the doctor's office, and you're going to have to talk to somebody. Okay? There's no way we can help you from here. Stan's not going to be here until tomorrow. You're going to, which was yesterday, which the next day it was Wednesday. But I said, so I'm updating the story for tomorrow. He's not going to be here until Wednesday. So you're going to have to do these things. I can't do them for you. And
Wait a
Krista can't
minute.
do them for you.
If he's being washed, surely the nurses or whoever's washing him can see his swollen
I
testicles.
would think so.
I mean, are they not washing the testicle area?
Maybe they think his balls are always that big. They don't know his normal ball size. I mean, how swollen are we talking here, Michelle?
Again, not knowing anything that's
Oh,
going on there.
Where's the soundbite of where?
All I'm
how
hearing
loaded-
from
oh,
is
Oh,
from
we're not getting
Stan
a
and
photograph,
Ed.
are we?
Can you have him send a pic, Michelle, of his balls?
What?
Tiger Kitty. Can you have Ed send a picture of his balls to Tiger Kitty to see how abnormally large they are?
Dr. Brian Kay
No,
would
we're
rather
not
have.
going there again. And I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think that'd be wise. No, seriously, it wouldn't be. Speaking of that, Rachel is still asking me to try to delete some of my old videos. And I find out that because they're so old and I can't even access them through the database, I can't even delete them.
Does she want you to delete some videos, Michelle? Why?
Because she doesn't want to be associated with the videos. So I told her nicely, I said, unfortunately, I said, Rachel, I can't erase the one last video. I said, I tried to get to it. I searched for it by name in the database. It won't let me get to it so I can mark it private or anything. I'm sorry. There's one video I just can't get rid of. And no matter what I tried, I searched by name.
Why she wants it gone so bad?
I don't know why. I didn't ask her
She
that.
must have said something in it or done something in it that she doesn't want it to be out there now.
Well, the video was
Oh,
kind
for
of
spreading the
boring. With me
news.
laying on the bed and over there in Patty's house, and whatever. The thing is,
What's the title of the video, Michelle? Do you know that by chance? Do you remember the title of the video?
I don't know anything about how Ed is relieving himself. I suspect that he probably is using at least combination, maybe of a commode chair, maybe he's able to get to a commode chair. I don't know anything about his waste management facilities. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, I haven't been there.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 35, 45
He's in a
minutes.
rehab center. He's not actually in a hospital.
Yeah, but they've got to be some sort of nurses at a rehab center.
What kind of rehab is he getting, Michelle? Like for his alcohol addiction or his heroin addiction? What
Well,
type
that's
of treatment?
again. That's why I would say never send your privates to anybody. Because of that reason. The fact of the matter is I can't even modify this permissions on old videos because the way the thing works, theoretically, it only will let you access up to 20 pages of videos.
It's weird that Rachella wants these videos gone so bad. I mean, I couldn't even tell you.
Right, I thought that was weird, but that's not the point. I'm trying to talk about the software here. You can only go like 10 pages. Okay? So if you do 50, it's 500 videos. I have over 3,000 videos. I can't even get to my own videos, my own vlogs. I want to go back and change them and bring them into playlists. Like the 2001 ones from 2011, put them in 2011. Those for 2012, put those in 2012. I can't do that. It won't let me do that. So I'm stuck with all these videos that I can't change the status stuff. What's going to happen one day if somebody wants to be a really mean person and tries to do a doxing complaint on a video from 2012, 2014? I can't change it. I can't go back and edit that video. I have no choice but to eat it. And that's the sad truth.
I'm interested in what Dr. Brian Kay is going to say is wrong with Ed.
Brian Dr. K asks, does Ed have a catheter?
Did you not?
No,
look
he
in the
does
photograph?
not.
No, I don't think he does. I didn't see one in the photograph.
Wait, you got a picture of his balls? Wait, what photograph?
No,
I
my
just
picture of
talked to
him in-
Rachel yesterday.
in the
She
hospital.
talked to me for a few
Oh.
days,
Oh,
asking
that
me
photo.
to mark certain videos as private, and I tried to mark most of them private, but I couldn't. But the ones with limited no ads, I basically marked those as private or members only. But the ones that one video, I can't change the status of because I can't get to the status of it. Because of the stupid way they did the window of the studio. Maybe I use TubeBuddy. Maybe you say TubeBuddy, I can do it. If I want to pay for TubeBuddy, I can do it through TubeBuddy.
Who cares, Michelle? It's really not worth it, Michelle. I would say. Why even bother? I wouldn't even bother with it, Michelle. Who
Yeah.
cares? Michelle doesn't even come around here anymore.
I told Rachel nicely, I said, I don't know why
you know,
I can't. I
who
can't.
cares?
Because of the limitations of YouTube software, I can't even get to
I'm
that
more
video.
interested in knowing what's on the videos.
Yeah, what video did she want you? Do you remember the title, Michelle, of the video that she's so concerned about? What video is it? What video is this?
It's a video when I was laying on Patty's bed and I was
What's
talking
the
about
title?
things.
Do you know the title of the video?
I have the title of the video, yeah, but
Right, what is it?
She's
What
not
is it?
in the
That's what I'm
title of the video.
Right, but that's what I'm asking you. What's the title of the video?
I'll have to go back and look it up now. Let me see if I can find it here in the history. All right.
I was just going to search your channel. There's a little search option. You can search your whole channel and just do it that way. I mean,
yeah, but that doesn't do you any good for actually undeleting or deleting it or changing the status report.
Well, let's not worry about. I mean, I don't know if you want to worry about finding it now, but I just
don't worry about it now.
Yeah, don't worry about it now. I just figured you said you had the title off the top of your head. Now you're.
I'm looking here now, guys. Let's see.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
That isn't a big deal.
All right, I'm just gonna fart on the mic now. Hopefully, it's not a shit. So we'll see what happens. Here we go.
Do you think I need to bring the camera down one f-stop? Yeah, you could try bringing it down one f-stop.
I'm just kind of curious, like what's on this video? Yeah, I'm kind of with Tiger Kitty.
Not Spider Girl. We have
let's
ovaries.
Let's
We
do
have
a nose
ovaries about the
ball.
size of little tennis balls.
Tennis ball.
You would have thought so. Has heart problems. That was part of the study that was done in Florida. I don't know, guys. Ed's got problems. Okay, just accept this. We can't change it. Ed is just walking the old building that's falling apart. He needs to be flipped. Someone needs to flip him. Totally renovate him from top to bottom. I don't know.
If it's something to do with his heart, I would have thought he would have had tests when he was in the hospital and they would have found out his problems.
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't get all the tests he needed.
He's got the bad legs.
Well, that's one of the things that he's pushing for is he wants more testing done.
Got recording from the hospital.
And Stan said what Ed needs is a patient advocate. I said, where does he get a patient advocate? He said, well, that's what the case manager is supposed to be for. He said, but I need the case manager's phone number. I said, well, I'll tell him to give you that information because he obviously, Stan already has a release to talk with them.
He could have a hernia.
I can't feel my legs.
He does have a hernia.
Oh, those legs belong to the man behind you.
The thing is, because he even told me he had a hernia. And I'm like, okay. He said, but my doctors are telling me, my medical doctor said I'm supposed to rest up a bit.
Oh, there you
not
go.
to overwork it. But the rehab center wants to really overwork it. And I'm like, okay, look, Ed, I said, first of all, this is something you and Stan need to do. I can't help you from where I am.
Well, that's why his balls are swollen, because he has a hernia. That makes sense.
Or it's an infection. He's not the cleanest.
Fair enough.
It's probably full of pus.
Oh my god.
Oh, please, don't make it more gross than it is. Okay.
No. Oh no.
I'm saying, I mean, if I had to put my money on anything, I'd say infection. Because his legs are all infected, so your balls aren't far from your legs.
So why aren't he elevating his legs?
Just traveling up.
Traveling up.
Again, I don't know
God,
what
I
they're
get you.
doing or not doing, but what I do know is that I'm gonna hear say from Ed, and he's not exactly a medical professional. Stan is also working with him. He's a little more aware, understanding of what's going on. But I don't.
Michelle, you're gonna have to do daily ball checks on Ed when he gets back to the
Oh
apartment.
no, Michelle.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do daily ball checks on Ed, Michelle, and make sure he's doing okay when he comes back to the apartment.
This is going to be awful.
Well, Stan's been putting his checks up on the Discord for people to see them.
No, when Ed gets back to the apartment, Michelle, you're gonna have to check his testicles daily to make sure they're not swelling.
No, because he's not coming back
lock
to the
them up.
apartment.
He is coming back, Michelle. It's his
No,
resident.
he's not.
I think
And not for at least a month anyway.
Well, yeah, not for at least a month, but he's still coming back.
No, there's no guarantee he is either. Go back to
All
look
right.
at the latest report from Stan, okay? It explained it all.
All right. If I were a betting man, which I am, though,
I'd say.
As far as I know, and this is going to get kind of on the risque side for YouTube, so I'm going to try to be careful.
Okay.
As far as I know, he has been taking care of with Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters. Okay? I don't know if that helps any or not.
Michelle, Ed said he can't even get an erection. Why would he masturbate if he can't get an erection?
Because apparently he can get something.
I don't know. I mean, he said himself without even
I know what he said.
Unsolicited that, but I don't know.
I think he's not as bad as he makes out. I think he's also very paranoid because now he thinks he's got cancer. He's convinced himself he has cancer.
Like a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
No need to put a poll up because I don't really think.
Oh, look who it is.
I would like
to,
guys,
honestly,
honestly, given what's going on with Ed's health, I don't think he's likely to come back. I think more than likely he's going to end up in a assisted living center. But like he said, the problem is that assisted living centers want at least $1,200 a month. He don't make $1,200 a month. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Then how is he going to get the help he needs if he can't pay $1,200 a month? This doesn't make any sense.
Just gonna have to pay that to Jimmy and survive.
Yeah, well, the problem is that doesn't pay for the nurse, that doesn't pay for the medical care, that doesn't pay for the supplies he needs. And the apartment's on the 3rd floor. Now, Jimmy doesn't have anything on the ground floor right now.
Michelle, you're about the side hustle. Why don't you apply to be Ed's caregiver? That way they give you a check for having Ed in your apartment. That way you get paid.
And I've also explained to Stan that I can't do anymore either. So, all right, guys, it's 11:58, and
Michelle, no music! No music!
Well, that's mine.
I'll play some more of your music then. Hold on, let me get some more Michelle music going here, so you can play the strings to it.
I heard he just smashes it. Alright, guys, on a serious note, everybody on the panel, I'm going to get ready to disconnect the panel right now. I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. And I will try to keep in touch with you guys after the show, okay? So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay. And, yeah, that's the stuff that's going on right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Also, Krista said Ed said some things to her that were kind of interesting, saying, accusing me of putting a hex on him. I'm like, what the? A hex? Really? Let me just read some of this. This is kind of on a need to know basis message, but I'm going to put it out here anyway. Just at least a piece of it. He said, right now, I just want to get better. I don't want to go back there because I had enough of her. My goal is Florida. I also think she put some spell over me. No, but if you want to go to Florida, Ed, maybe that's where they're going to send you. Seriously. Connecticut is probably just going to give you a one-way trip to down south, and that's it. And that might be what they might do and say, you're on your own, kiddo. Wait a minute. RG58? 1618 AWGCL2. Oh, okay. Figure that one out for some time because I'm a little bit confused. So what else we got for specials? Real quick here. Oh, it's just pre-made cables. I don't know, guys. It's just weird. Yeah, I definitely think he's a little bit ungrateful, but I'm also thinking that he's also anxious to get out. He doesn't want to lay in bed forever. I don't blame him. But at the same time, as I found out, impatience is not a virtue. It really isn't. If you're impatient, you're going to rush through things, and then you're going to end up forgoing possibly something that could be better for you. After all you've done for him, and he stabs you in the back. Yeah. No, I got stuck in a closet of his stuff that he has to figure out how his case manager is going to get it to him in Florida. I'm really serious because I can't take care of all this stuff indefinitely. Like Stan said to me on the phone call yesterday, he said, Michelle, he said, you yourself should apply for elderly housing because you are eligible. And there's no reason why you shouldn't, because what happens if Jimmy dies? You're going to be stuck. Your building's going to be in limbo and probate, and more than likely, you're going to end up in the street. And what he said, if you got at least a Section 8 or adult elderly housing, you would be able to relocate. Oh, that's true. But it's still a bit of a frustration. How you doing, Jack Hayes? How you doing? Welcome from Australia. Let's see, it's Wednesday night, isn't it? It's Wednesday night in Australia now. Where are you in Sydney? Brisbane, Adelaide, where? So which part of Australia are you from? All I know is that as far as the situation goes with Ed is I don't appreciate that he doesn't. I want to see him do better. Okay. I would like to see him get his stuff, get his life together. Have his case management team come by, pick up his stuff of his, and bring it to his new home. But I really don't know where his new home is going to be. Then knowing him, I'm going to be stuck trying to ship all this stuff to him in wherever he goes to. And I'm not going to be really compensated for the cost and the time. And I'm just not in the mood to get stuck with that kind of expense. Okay, it's 2:06 a.m. Okay. Oh, it's close. I said it was the next day. Yeah, it is. It's Wednesday morning in Australia right now. Right now in the UK, it is 3:05 UK time. I know it's not my problem, but that's just it. It makes it my problem. And he wonders why I start screaming so much. Oh, he doesn't understand. I have problems too. Right, I agree. So here's what Stan told me. What Ed needs is a patient advocate. I said, doesn't he have one? Well, the case management is supposed to be a patient advocate. Okay, but I don't know anything about what he's asking them, or he said I'll take care of it. I said, okay, thank you, much appreciated. I just I agree with you. If he wants his own stuff, he needs to pick it up himself or arrange for it to pick up delivered. Since he wants to go to Florida, I got a feeling that maybe that's where the rehab center is going to send him. They're just going to give him a one-way ticket on Amtrak just to say, okay, honey, you're done. Goodbye. Thanks knowing you. Have a nice trip. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. Oh, wait about the medical care. That's not our problem now. Goodbye. Hasta la vista, baby. Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah. That's if he's gonna be careful not to mess this up, okay? He's gonna make sure he doesn't mess this up. I don't know. All the stuff that he gets me stuck into, and it makes my anxiety go right. All of a sudden, my acid reflex is clawing right up my throat. You know, and it's really hard because I care about the person, but I can't do everything for him. He has to take some initiative, like his cell phone plan. You gotta take care of that, Ed. You gotta get your phone on, and you gotta get your address fixed with your Walmart card, and you gotta do all this, and oh, he might be for a while. I think it might be possibly for a while, but really the truth is No, it just makes sense to just get him a one-way trip on Amtrak straight to Tampa. He keeps telling everybody he wants to go to Tampa. I'm sure the doctor's going to tell him straight out, okay, look, we'll get you a one-way Amtrak ticket to Tampa. Then you're out of here, okay? Don't worry about your stuff on Michelle's because, frankly, you don't need it. Well, we'll get you new clothes. We'll get you into into some program down there. Maybe they'll arrange you ahead of time to get him to some place to stay. Maybe they'll get him in the Good Samaritan Inn, and we'll do something for him there. I don't know what they're gonna do, but you know what? I mean, I can't deal with it anymore. I can't do it anymore with his situation. I can't help him. I really can't. I really can't help him. Hi, Seasons. How you doing? I don't know who blocked you in the first place, but I did remove a lot of mods that we didn't need. A lot of old mods that were here from the age of, around the church and before. Got rid of a lot of them. So we started unblocking everybody that we knew were legitimate people. But, we have a visitor, Jack Hayes from Australia. And, at least he came in. I don't know if he's still here, but. We had Scottish Dave on earlier. Andrew was not on yet. And, oh my God. I wonder if I should turn down that, in one sense, it looks about right. Brightness in the background in the picture. But I'm wondering if maybe if I turn that down one more stop on the camera, if it's going to make it any better and look less washed out. But, oh well. Typically said, this is a good show, Michelle. You should keep going. I'll try. But, honestly, it's almost time to wrap it up because it is, past 2 hours. And right now we are only at 10 watchers. So, audience is starting to grow impatient. So, I look at the numbers, on the screen here to see how we're doing. So, what are you going to do when you have all the grain and oats and barley and corn and alfalfa and sorghum and rice and everything else? What are you going to do when there's not enough in the reserves to meet the needs of the world's population's food supply? I don't know. I said 2 months, guys. 10 weeks. Actually, a little more than 2 weeks. A little more than 2 months. Food shortages. Well, we're down to 9 viewers right now, so I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up. But, thank you for coming. Obviously, tomorrow morning is Wednesday. Hopefully, someday we can get Stan CT on the show and we can get him to give us. Yeah, I'm getting enough sleep, but like I said, I was watching a lot of videos last night. So, yeah, I'm getting sleep. Good Earth is rich with plenty to provide for all of our people, except for one problem. It's the infrastructure that's the problem. As we covered earlier this morning, getting stuff from point A to point B is the problem. That's unfortunate, because that's exactly what the problem is. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let everybody go. Please know I'll see you tomorrow morning, and tomorrow night we do have a night show. I don't know what time the night show will happen, but well, like I said, yes, because it's a man-made problem. That's what it comes down to. It's infrastructure. Alright, guys, for now, see you guys tomorrow. Okay, 10